EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martin here with your outlook for May 21st, 2020. I'm going to give you an overview quick of what we're going to be dealing with over the next couple of days. This low pressure is the upper level low that has been sitting and spinning over the last couple of days in the same area and brought heavy rains from parts of Michigan all the way down here to the Carolinas, and it has remained there. That is where the rain has been this week that was projected by the models last week to be over our area. And of course, we have yet, today's now Thursday, and we have yet to have a drop of rain this week that was expected pretty much most of this week. But this will eventually weaken as it moves northeast, and it will come through our area in some capacity in the Friday, Saturday time frame. But today we have partly to mostly sunny skies across the region. It's going to be broken down where the areas further south closest to this area of low pressure or the upper level low is going to see more clouds in those southern areas, and then up in the northern areas we're expecting mostly sunny skies. You can see that broken down here on the NAM future simulated satellite. So these areas all up here, I-78 north is all mostly sunny today. This is early afternoon. And you can see further south across south central Pennsylvania over to southeast PA and parts of central New Jersey, you're pretty much partly cloudy. And then when you get further south from there, south of the Mason-Dixon line to include southern New Jersey and Delaware, you're looking at mostly cloudy skies today, and temperatures not quite as warm there as a result of that. And then the clouds will begin to increase as we get through the evening as that pushes off to the north, and that system makes its way off to the north. So we are going to be dealing with this on Friday, and there are going to be some showers that are going to rotate through here during the day here on Friday. This looks a lot more ominous than it actually is, and that's because this is doing each one of these loops I'm showing you here. This is 15Z Friday, so this is 11 a.m. So this is showing the previous 6 hours of precipitation between 5 a.m. and 11 a.m. This is total, okay? So this is not a simulated radar, which looks a little worse than it does, but this is still going to move off to the north during the course of the day, and then it's going to go into Friday night overnight, and then we should end on at some point here on Saturday. I don't think Saturday's going to be a washout, though, so it's going to be more intermittent. Mostly cloudy skies, but the chance for some showers rotating through. It does not look like an all-day thing or a washout on Saturday. And as we get over the NAM, here's the same look here. This is looking at Friday morning. Again, this upper level low is sitting out here over the Ohio Valley at this point, and all this precipitation moving with it is weakening as it heads to the north and east. But you will have some showers, like the European model I just showed you. This is also showing a previous 6 hours worth of precipitation. So this is looking at 5 p.m. Friday now, and you can see, so this is all the precipitation that falls between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. So it's not much. It's not heavy, okay? And then this is going to lift off to the north, and you're going to get a break in these in most areas. And this is overnight Friday night. So by the time you get to Saturday morning, this is what you're looking at. And then as you go through the day, got a few showers are going to wrap around here, but the NAM is not really indicating too much during the day here on Saturday for many areas. Just a few intermittent showers in a few spots, not everywhere. Okay, and that wraps up here early on Saturday evening, leaving a dry Sunday in its wake. Here's the NAM high-res future simulated radar. This is the 3-kilometer version. Just so you can see, this is actually a simulated radar, and it goes hour by hour. So you can see what we're dealing with here. Not real heavy stuff here. This is overnight, tonight after midnight. Or actually, this is about 3 a.m. on Friday. And you can see this is going to move off to the north here. You get some scattered showers. Very scattered, generally light showers moving off to the north through the course of the morning and afternoon. You can see that here. So there will be periods of showers, but this is not really heavy stuff here or long-lasting heavy rain or anything like that. And this lifts off to the north overnight, and we're pretty much dry overnight. So it's going to lift off to the north and kind of sit up there in southern New York State in the overnight hours. And by the time the NAM runs out of range, it's going to start to pivot down here a little bit. You're going to get a few showers rotate through on Saturday, but again, I don't think this is an all-day thing. Mostly cloudy skies, just a few showers. By the time we get to 8 o'clock Saturday morning, this is what the simulated radar looks like. So just the far northern area is getting some showers here. And I do think some of those rotate down to the south in a weakened state, of course. And you could get a few showers rotating through intermittently on Saturday. So hit or miss, more or less, by the time we get to Saturday. Not a total washout. So once we get past that point, we're expecting that this clears out Saturday night. And here is Sunday. We're back to partly cloudy skies. And the same thing's going to hold true for Monday with partly cloudy skies. Now, we're going to get an east wind or an onshore flow. And going back to that today, when we're looking at this, we're still going to have an onshore flow today. We get to that image here, right here. Whoop, went too far. Wrong day. We still have an onshore flow coming in here, but with high pressure moving off now further to the south, it's actually off to our east here. The winds are be coming in from the southeast this time instead of easterly. So not going to be quite as strong unless you're nearest the shore points where you can have some east winds, southeasterly winds 10 to 15, gusting at 25. But in the interior, we're not going to have hardly any wind here. These areas in here, you're probably not going to see too much at all. Like 4 to 8, 3 to 6. It's not going to be bad at all today. All right, so the farther in the interior you go, the warmer it gets today, into the 70s. Close to the shore points, you're stuck in the 60s with those clouds, especially further south. But even if you're not in the clouds, you're closer to the shore where it's a little cooler. These waters are still in the 50s here, so the wind blowing off the ocean will give you temperatures stuck in the 50s or 60s there for highs instead of 70s like it will be in the interior. And once we get into next week, once the system pulls away, we're going to have another onshore flow developing here Sunday, Monday time frame. So again, areas further to the east here are going to be close to the shore points, are not going to be nearly as warm as it will be in the interior. So the interior locations will be in the 70s, 60s as you get into most of New Jersey, especially close to the coastline here and Delaware. So not the greatest of beach weekends down here for the Memorial Day holiday weekend with that onshore flow. So temperatures will be notably cooler there than the rest of the region, but at least it won't be raining at that point. And then we'll be watching a system midweek here that may try to bring a front toward our region, but I think this is going to hold off until the end of the week. And right now it looks like we're going to keep it just partly to mostly cloudy in the Tuesday, Wednesday time frame of next week, and then partly cloudy Thursday. We might have this front finally come through toward the end of the week. We'll see what the timing is on that. It looks like it's come through either Friday or Friday night as it stands right now. But it does look like as we get into next week, we're going to be warming up significantly, and that's everywhere, not just the areas close to the shore points or the interior. We're going to have temperatures going up above 80 degrees once we get to at least by the middle of next week, maybe getting to Tuesday, starting that off in Tuesday in the interior. But I think more Wednesday, Thursday, Friday time frame of next week, we're going to have temperatures in the 80s and very warm as we head to the mid to late part of next week. I'll cover that again in the long-range outlook here on Friday and see where we're at that point. But it also looks like actually today is Thursday, so it's a Thursday before Memorial Day holiday weekend, so it will have beach forecast out this morning for the first time this season. That will be every Thursday before the upcoming weekend for all the New Jersey shore points and Ocean City, Maryland separately. Okay, so I'll have that out by late morning this morning, and that will be updating every single Thursday going straight through the summer months through the Labor Day holiday weekend. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for May 21st, 2020. Have a great Thursday.